Good morning, guys, and welcome back to day 2 of Stash Busting September. The first video is not uploading. I think I figured out the problem. So when I finish editing the video, I upload it from the editing app to YouTube. And every single time it doesn't finish uploading. So I wake up in the morning and panic because the video's not uploaded. So now it's uploading regularly. It's at 60%. So I think that's the issue. But today is day 2. It is turtles. So I've got about a row and a half left on this guy. Then we need to sew the head on. And this guy will be done. We got about this much left. Okay, I was just looking at my patterns. I bought a 12-pack bundle of fruit turtles, and I never got around to making it. It's by the same person that made these. And this was pretty much no sew. Like, we crocheted those in the round. The only thing I got sew on is the head. So I assume they're going to be that size, but none of those patterns call for that color of yarn. So I kind of want to finish that yarn first, make that the priority, and then move on. So I think what I'm going to do is make a small turtle, like one of the mini turtles, and just keep making minis until I run out of that yarn. But I forgot to ask you guys yesterday, what should I charge for these? 6 or 8? Because I want to, for my own mind, I want to have a piece of paper, and I want to write down how much money we're actually making. So these are $6. That's $18 right here. Wait. 18. Yeah. But like this guy, I feel like should be $10 because it was more work. But is $10 for a sunflower turtle too much money? Yeah, so that is where we're at. That's what we're going to do. I'm going to come back in a bit when I finish this yarn and have more products to show you. So I know my goal was 3 to 6, but since I'm doing turtles, we'll see. Because my goal also is to sew on one piece of that every day. And my new yarn winder is also coming today. The one I have died. Oh. I don't know where I put it. Mine died. And that whole shelf is just... Hold on. This whole shelf is a mess. And I really want to clean and organize it. So we're going to cake all these up today. But yeah, I'll report back in a bit. Bye! Guys, I just realized my hair's a mess. But I talked to Mom because she is better at pricing than I am. And she said that Kirby should be 8 and the sunflower turtle should be 12. So that's what he's going to be. I don't know if I showed you. He's done. He's in this bucket. And then I didn't know what color to use for the shells. So so when I bought this, I thought it was orange, but it's pink. So we did a pink and a brown. And the reason why I did brown was because brown is classic. And if it doesn't sell, I can add the sunflower around it. And yeah. So we have our 3 turtles done. Amazon came. So we are going to open this up, clean our desk, and we are going to start caking up that yarn. Something else I forgot to mention on that shelf is an entire Dollar Tree bag of this yarn. Because I found, like, this was discontinued from Dollar Tree, and then I found, like, the mother load of it at one of the stores. So I took all but, like, a handful of them. And yeah, they've been sitting on that shelf over there. And I found them yesterday. So I don't think the shelf is as bad as it looks. Aww! We got stitch markers. And if you don't know what this is, It's like, portable scissors. Which, they're not the best, but they're not horrible either. I feel like it would work really good with acrylic yarn. But stitch markers, we can always use more stitch markers. It's got parts. And instructions. I just ripped them. Okay. Hold the base. Clamp. This looks complicated. Oh, it's pink. Okay. I assume this is the clamp that goes on the desk. Guys, we don't need no instructions. Look at that. Professional. I don't actually know if this is gonna work with my thick yarn, so let's see. Okay. That's working good. Okay, let's time lapse. So I figured it out, but see how this is like. So it is only good for like a teeny tiny balls of yarn. It's not, so like those are from this. And then you see how big that one is? That is from my normal one. So it's great, don't get me wrong, but look how it's like, and I've still got that much left. And this was a small skein too, so I'm like, you need a really tiny skein for this to actually work. Which is fine, I don't mind, but like, look how tiny. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I'll think about it. Guys, I started recording and that light was doing that line thing again. So we got that light. It is what it is. So we are gonna wrap up the video. So the DoorDash app would not let me DoorDash. It gave me one opportunity to DoorDash and my phone was on the charger and I missed it. But I watched that app all day and it would not let me. So, before I show you what we made, hold on. Grab a paper towel here. Sometimes the ink likes to leak. I got a really big, just loose paper that I had, so I can keep track of everything. Did not leak, but we made $40 today. Now, here's the thing before I show you that thing. So, I realistically want to have 3 Anchor the Octopuses for Christmas. Now, if that means keeping them here, I don't know. But I did start them. So, I made 2 of the... So, I like to do 8 of these. And then I like to do the 8 of the row that's after this. So, we have 2 of these. And we got about yay much left. Now, this is part of this, so I'm not going to count this as a, like, used up skein until this is all gone. But, like, tomorrow's video, there's a yellow skein that I've been working on for about a week, and it's almost there. It's got maybe 2 bees max. So that skein is going to be used up real quick. But for everything we made today, we also sewed our one body part of Gyarados over there. We have a sunflower turtle. It does have a tail. And this was the skein that we finished. This little color. I think I did get into a second skein, but I don't remember. So that one was $12. It was approved by my mom. We made 2 mini turtles for $6 each for $12. I was thinking kind of like autumn vibes. I don't know if this pink is giving like autumn vibes, but it's a pretty. It looks orange. Like if you look at it, it looks like a pale orange. So I'm like, it is what it is. But we made 2 of these. This one obviously has kawaii eyes, and this one has its normal eyes. And then I think that's when I stopped and I made these 2 guys. And then to wrap up the night, because I didn't want to leave it on 3 items, we made, oh, this head's crooked. Oh well. We made 2, one of each of the Premier Basics chenille. We used, I love these colorways. They are gorgeous. The one I made in this one here, already sold. So I'm like, okay. So we made a total of 5 completed items for $40. These are $8 just because, look at, it's same pattern. Now that I look at it, I don't actually know. I feel like $8 might be too little for these. So I'm charging $6 for these. Oh. I'm charging $6 for these guys. I think these may need to be 10. Which means our total would be 44. I'll ask Mom. But yeah, that is everything we made today. I bought a new game. And I don't want to overdo it with my arm. Especially, well, my wrist. Especially because we're going to be doing this all day, every day. An extreme amount. I don't want to overdo it, so. Which is why I only made 5 items today. Like, if I was really pushing it, I could have made more. I was honestly thinking about doing a big strawberry turtle. I just didn't know if I could do it in time. So, yeah. That's what it is. Like, tomorrow, it's all bees. And we are going to be filling up one of those buckets because it is completely empty. And to answer our earlier question, it's a brown bee and a strawberry bee. So yeah, that's the fidget worm. It didn't sell. But since those are so tiny, I feel like the bee goal needs to be like 10. 6 seems like too little of an amount. But see, that's the thing. Like, I need to fill out that whole thing, but I can't overdo it. And hopefully DoorDash works tomorrow, so we're just going to go with the flow. We're going to get done what we can get done. In theory, I would like 100 items by the end of this month, but. So, if that's to happen, I did my math wrong, I had to redo it. So, if that's to happen, if I'm going to have 100 items by the end of this month, I need to make 3.3 repeating items a day. So, we're just going to round up to 4. So, technically, yesterday, I forgot to count the little whale, but we're going to count him as a finished project. So, this was everything we made on day 1, and can you see the whale? Bailey, don't do that. 4 items were made yesterday, and we made 5 items today. So we are actually on track for 100 items. Look at our bucket. It's already full. My mom has the big bucket in her car, and she's still out of the city. So, yep, this is what we're looking at on day 2. We are doing fabulous, and I will see you guys at 9 a.m. tomorrow. Bye!